hello.
PRX on the attacking side.
What what kind of comps you
Well,
got?
for now,
Anything crazy?
PRX anticipating a massive push out from Connector.
Dude,
None to be
people
spotted
hate
there.
Viper
Instead,
so
maybe a
much
double
on this
walk
map.
up as Shower Orb about to be taken. Swing coming through, and 2 kills quickly going to be collected. The Sheriff now upgraded over in towards Forsaken's hands as the full wraparound starts coming in here from
Forsaken
Global.
Deadlock.
Desperately trying to get themselves over towards the A site, but Jing already positioning in deep. Wall going to be set up here from the barrier mesh. That's going to flush them over in towards heaven. And getting out from here going to prove to be pretty damn
Crystal
difficult.
Deadlock as well, yeah.
Sights are set up
I just hate this comp, but
as the molly.
people
not
win
quite
with
gonna
it.
bounce up to where they
So
wanted.
I guess we can't complain too much. Sonia, hello, hello.
Yeah, it's okay.
17
It's still
months,
fun
thank
along
you,
to
thank
heaven.
you.
They don't have to
Appreciate
worry
that,
about
Sonia. Thank
anything
you so
else.
much, dude. Appreciate all the gift and
Push
everything you've
out,
done for me.
something collecting one, ignores the boom bot, turns back down for it. Something once again off to a hot start here with the fade. The 3K in the pistol as PRX pull off a flawless.
Yeah, PRX, they're definitely accelerating the pace, starting from Pearl. Just not allowing any sort of quietness or silence before the storm. They stack up, immediately
Yeah, he was calm with us.
catching, Global's
Something will
Hypno
fade.
off guard, trying to
Yeah,
get
this
the
is what
orb.
I
and the
imagine
rest
he'll
is
play
pretty
on
much
Lotus,
history,
I don't
having
know.
that big numbers advantage. And having an incredible post plant with the deadlock, the meshes, and the sonic sensors.
The off-season's
can
been really good for
prove to be deadly,
PRX.
if, especially
Just
if
purely
Forsaken
for
remains
trying
alive after.
stuff. Like it's been good for
Part 2.
Part 2 indeed.
everyone
Crystal
to try
around the
different
corner, just the
agents.
Classic in hand, and well, it's not Jing with the Spectre, it's
And get
something with the
confidence.
Ghost. Finds that
What is this
elimination
buying?
site once again.
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
not, they didn't
broken
invest the
open.
most into
Cam
it. At
spotting
least
out
they got
multiple
heavy
players,
armor
will
though.
just get cleared
You would
as
say that.
see what Mary can make happen.
The pressure of the outlaw means that no one's going to be buying it.
Lobbed in.
And I
Oh,
prefer,
and
like,
Jing
this buy is
rushing in towards
okay on
backside.
attack. On
Over
defense,
his
you get
life.
boost around. But
There's a couple little
dude, something must be
odd
crazy
plays
close to
come
ult,
through.
too.
They end up losing out on Tara as well as Jing, who look to try to get a little bit more aggressive, but it's another 3K for something with a Ghost in hand. Why does he use any other weapon? I don't know, but he's up 6-0-1, and PRX now have 2-round victories behind them.
He
mean,
doesn't
does he
need,
just buy
doesn't
an
need a
op here?
Spectre, doesn't need that Sheriff.
He must be
Ghost is all
tempted.
something needs. Even
Okay, yeah, he does buy an op.
Wow, okay. It is towards that big operator buy, and two orbs left for Nightfall again. These numerous frags just leading up to a big ult economy. Now this, I wonder if they're ready for this over and long.
They're going to go close here, the jump
Give it
spot as
over.
well. There we go. It's a great
Jing,
shot.
There's the shot. Something
I like the idea
surprise.
though. You
Didn't
put
buy the
one
last
close,
2
you can hear
rounds,
the jump
now I
spot,
have
and
an
then he
operator.
peeks.
Immediately finds value. Just, I mean,
No
Stuffing
way, the
Crystal out at the
fade
start of
eye
these
as well
rounds.
hit.
Yeah.
That's giant.
thing to be doing here.
And then because of the fade eye, you can Prowler, and then the Prowler reveals the Cypher's all the way out. Okay, they had to try to take some space. They went for elbow with the op. The op went elbow for a smoke.
Down the operator on the floor for the moment. Boom bot. Ooh, spots out one. Kelly S is the smoke.
Tara pick up the op.
Spawns. Good to find one. Looks for a little bit more here. Just Forsaken, but an area able to push their way forward here.
Tara has a
towards the edge of
molly.
Hookah. Tara, the molly at the
Yeah,
ready.
we got the window lineup.
Can bank
Oh,
it
we have
off
the window
wall.
lineup.
Trying to go for the delay.
No way.
High beat, trying to open things up
Super
a bit. The
doable,
molly
to
is
be
in
honest.
play, but it's all down to Tara now on her lonesome. Couple players.
wait for the molly
low on
to
HP.
end.
Alexi just around the corner. The defuse getting started. Poppy at
Okay,
full
nice
HP.
shot.
The swing out of the smoke, and Alexi
The
snappy
two
with a
people
headshot.
holding were like low
Puts them
HP.
down,
I was
and
like,
the
well,
operator ends
honestly.
up being lost.
Equalaris with the prime. Thank you, thank you.
Looks like
Appreciate
yes,
the
they do
19
have it
months.
there.
This fight
As
isn't over.
The person that long wins that
Not
sure,
allowing
that's a different
for a
round.
bonus conversion this time around.
Also, something's a
Yeah,
lunatic.
that was a little bit
Like,
scary
I don't know if we see
knowing
a second
that,
death here,
Crystal,
but
you mentioned
I mean,
it,
his first
constantly
death,
being
obviously.
the victim of first
But
blood
he just
in
sent it
3 rounds
through
in a row.
smoke
And
with an
constantly
op.
being found. If not in bats, though, surprise, I moved on to long, and
then he
yet you
gave him
guys
an
are
op.
still here. PRX, though, able to build up that aforementioned Nightfall. And, something, any gun that he carries, definitely still a threat to still behold. And now, bats fight once more.
Swing out. Kelly S able to go ahead and
nice
utilize
shots to
that
the
carryover
fade eye.
operator.
I like this from
Straight back
PRX.
down
Is
that
what I want to
fade.
see all the time. Wait,
Cypher gone on the opposite side.
how did they...
Mary holding. Do they realize?
What? Did the trip come in late?
Oh, my.
How's he even gotten to this position? Either way.
Did he prowl the trip and then walk past?
Yeah.
Oh.
To try to crack and suss out there is swing out. I guess able to find one showstopper, drawn through, finds the third, looks for Tara.
No, it doesn't get rewarded.
Something trying to strike, caught up by the tripwire.
That's incredible.
Gotten past the first time. Spike is going to be brought over as the Nightfall comes through. Cage Pop and Prowler on the hunt. The swing
no
out
way.
The open and just holding their ground is able to find the elimination.
I just don't think you expect Crystal here this early.
Molly, as well as the orbital strike, still online here for Tara.
Oh, Crystal didn't insta walk out. There's a chance.
Versus Crystal just back.
We know for sure that we have the lineup. It's a different plan though, okay?
Out to safety.
But you got Brimble.
Enough. Crystal reads this wisely. He's slowly creeping up from behind, and there is no read here from Tara.
Do we get round the corner? Oh my god, it could be
nuts.
I think she doesn't get round the corner. But
get themselves out towards the doorway fast enough.
Very nice from Crystal. Respect. Got over towards the spike, realized it didn't have enough time to go over towards long.
Finds the kill, gets the defuse, will be tied up.
Crystal played it well.
Gotta love that decision making coming from Crystal on these 1v1s. You know, not knowing that you had the time, knowing where it was planted in the first place, process of elimination. I'm not gonna tap the spike to not reveal my position, and just being much faster when it comes to that movement. But you know, you get to see.
I mean, Kelly has to great as well, to be honest.
Getting a lot of these frags to boil down to a 1v1.
The Cypher kill? Yeah, the Cypher kill was giant.
Saw something having to sneakily go past the tripwire and into hookah.
Something's plan that was cool though.
But unable to carry the kill off of Venerius.
That was really, really
bit of a delayed kill. But it's Paper Rex back on this eco. Jing
How
with
did he get past the trip? No, he prowled and then while it hit the prowler, he walked past.
It could be towards A.
One absolute shot.
Just white swinging with the sheriff. And he's outgunning Kelly S. Takes him down from top of truck. Finds that one. Orbital strike.
Wait, that was a pretty cool idea.
Hoping that they had walled somebody into a corner. They have not. Lexi here at Shower still able to find one.
Oh my god, something's a lunatic. I like the idea though, the wall to back his sight, lock him in, and then you ult on top. Dude, this is a nuts round. We had some cool stuff. We had a cool little combo that didn't actually pay off, but again, it's still kind of sick.
Weapon needing to be passed.
And then, yeah, I didn't pick up the guns in the end. Well, but then we hit some absolute shots from something.
I think they might have gotten it there at the very end.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Even his util was good, huh?
And looking at the replay, we're like...
I like that we have basically not heard a single peep or like that many facial expressions.
Yeah, it's probably the most. He's probably the happiest I've ever seen him.
And now he just made it an amazing GIF.
Very true.
Hopefully somebody gets to making that one there.
Dude, that is
my goodness,
really strong.
Jing blast packing over to the side, not paying attention to something, and Tara getting absolutely destroyed by the paint shells. Now they're on to Kelly S. Jing deafened for the moment. Out his own game,
on the eco, go for an insta combo.
Similar scenes to the previous round, but this time it's Global who are looking to shut them down and pull off a thrifty of their own.
It's quite a possibility.
Dude, and then we go into the judge. Oh man, it's a really devastating round for Paper X. Wait.
Luminary. A little bit of damage found there. They're on the Prowler. Well, I'd be very much worried about that push from behind. He's going to try to creep forward.
Dude, look at that little sliver.
Judge in hand. There's the reveal.
It's perfect.
More than enough. As it now falls to Kohibi to once again try to pull off a miracle clutch.
Annihilation.
Taps for the plant. Hears the footsteps. Knows that Crystal's going to be here. That lab goes for it once again, but Crystal remaining stagnant.
And Crystal's own this.
TP in from behind, and as they go for the swing, Crystal.
Lovely little combo on short.
A little bit too fast on the draw.
On the eco, gets him a double straight away.
And we stay
just
tied
from
up
2
at
bits of util.
Yeah, not even needing the annihilation. It's thrifty after thrifties, and it all started here with this, with his paint shell kill with the 2K. Unable to find the trade-off of Kelly S, and things were just falling apart one by one. But again, gotta hand it to something. Constantly cycling through a lot of these weaponry. It's a gun showcase for something. Back to the operator we go, and long will be the point of contention.
Rush up from Jing, trying to catch a Neri here. Swung out wide, but instead it's just going to be clear the cam.
There.
Crystal is cutting off access here on short.
Is Deadlock Cypher finally good? I mean, it's just not good on this map, but
any kind of opportunity there to something.
People use it. This is a better way. The GE are probably playing it one of the better ways I've seen because they're heavy holding
so
hookah.
Much to clear out.
Like they,
no information.
There's a chance they have a better understanding
than
most people that play this comp.
Now it's forcing
we are
the timer to
putting
run
a lot of
through
util into actually holding hookah.
Sort of select where to go.
Okay, there's the trip. Spotted out by the Prowler. This time, not able to quite secure anybody in behind it. As, ooh, Kelly.
I know exactly.
Yes, just staying quiet, trying to retreat. Should be able to get away from this. A showstopper. Will have expired by now.
Can you even do this?
Out.
With the deadlock still
on?
on?
His way. Get started. Tucks back
Wait, deadlock's down. I mean, maybe. It's still a crazy hard.
But 3 players left alive.
It's like Fade Eye. Hope that the Fade Eye gets choke on.
Key standard positions that you would expect to spot somebody at, but given the players falling to the wayside, he can't commit it here, and especially now that he's on his lonesome. I think it would be a bridge too far. Time just
Where's
not
the money
quite
at?
On their side here. Crystal going to see if he can get any additional value. Knows that the economic situation for PRX.
Yeah, the save gun might mean that they can buy
he'll
Halo.
have to just back away. Picks up the Vandal, goes to separate ways. PRX once again continuing to just have this swing back and forth in the rounds.
Yeah, it's knowing that the operator's still in, well, pretty much operational on the side of something. Still good, kept economy, leading into that big win. That big funnel from Halls might be a bit too tricky for that retake, but we'll see. Crystal has been holding on to this Annihilation for the perfect moment, and Kelly S has his own operator to match something, but so far, statistics-wise, it does feel like something has been winning a lot of these 1v1s, these initial contact plays.
He has been. Rushing forward, no way for Crystal to get the heck out of there. Boombot causes a little bit of a minor distraction. Paint shells to clear the close corner. Nightfall.
Dude, insta TP for the deadlock walls here.
Ops to send it over towards short. It's going to connect onto 4 players as Annihilation does get sent out, but will not find the touch. So kill not coming through,
dude,
not getting that pull
used a
forward.
lot of ults and got nothing for it.
Empty-handed here at the end of the day is Forsaken. Lexi though, still fighting back, finding Kohibi. Something has the op in play. Swing out from Poppy, exiting out of shower, swaps that over to the Vandal.
Beyond dead.
This global Zipto gets himself
Did he get out of there? Oh my god.
The spike. What? 3v3. Forsaken slides forward, taking this close angle. Boombot reveals. Has to jump back. Here's the blast pack up on top of the box. The push out of the smoke. Forsaken able to find the second. And now Inari is going to be forced to backpedal.
Yeah, this is a big
swing out.
round.
Forsaken immediately finds the third headshot. And PRX not allowing for global Zipto to continue nipping at their heels.
Got nothing really for it.
2 rounds
and then Cypher ult, but then didn't spam.
Killer instincts from Forsaken really in full bloom here. Hearing the satchel.
I don't know why no one spammed Forsaken.
The read that Kelly S is going to go on top of the box as well. And having... just have these snappy shots.
I think at the very end he thought he was going to die to the spike. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, clearly,
that's so good.
Still having fun. Poppy just going to be sitting out the molly, trying to stop the approach here. Might be early rotations. I mean, full sheriff purchase. Only a couple players having these half armors, 2 without any armor whatsoever.
Oh, it's close. That was a good try.
Paint shells here. Poppy able to get back around the wall, though. Protected enough for the K. Will go away, and Alexi finds a great first shot. Jing getting taken down. Forsaken, however, turns back over towards the teleporter. Finds one, tries to remove the net. Yeah, swing out. Finds that kill, and now the spike is going to be stranded.
Make it look so hard to take.
Suddenly, once again, potential thrifty here for global Zipto, but something is still fighting back. Annihilation gets dodged. Nightfall built up, sent, goes over towards the players, and Kohibi is ready.
That's unlucky because I feel like G played this pretty well.
Hookah mows them down for the 3K. And PRX, they bailed themselves out of a sticky situation.
Yeah, I thought that would have been another thrifty. This tripwire just gaining so much value from Inari. I mean, just really force the push and just play through that contact. And of course, you get to see like Kohai be really happy about that one, especially the constant, presence that she's able to play out ever since Perlin as well. Kelly, yes, does have that showstopper, so I imagine this could be activated here as soon as they have an inkling that A might be that target.
Nice shot.
Oh, 1-for-1 over here at B long. Crystal able to take down Kohaibi. They lose a Neri, so just a trade on the ciphers for here. As Prowler checking forward. Jing still feeling comfortable enough. Will grab
and
the
it goes
orb.
down to the fade eye, right?
Two away from that
a little bit, because I
showstopper.
feel like Pappy could own this.
Like after that
They
first
might have
contact
just
on the
dodged
trade
a bullet.
loss over on B.
This is up still for like another
Still
20
wanting
seconds.
to rotate towards this side of the map. Start working their way back through. 3 players now set up on A. Crystal on its lonesome.
I thought it's 40 seconds.
Needing to be the hero, needing to try to at least go equal, if not trade up here. On the line, the swing coming through. Finds the first one, looks for the second. Can't quite
Dude, the
make it
mid-rounding
happen.
here was pretty nice from PRX, to be honest.
Yeah, sonic sensors
Wide open now.
gone.
How'd you even retake this now?
But yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a rough retake. It's going to be a travel. They're already rushing through. No ults for this except showstopper.
Dude, we got some
Great
combos
combination.
going on.
Forsaken going to be caught. Now the showstopper. It's already been built up. Went away from another paint shell here.
Dude, that was like the VIP that they had to kill as well, because now the trips go off. Now it's actually doable.
Just be able to make this happen.
And you got Razor to send it in.
The Molly's already been committed. Nothing else for the post plant available to the side of PRX. The showstopper drawn out. Jing finding one before getting eliminated, but it all falls down to Tara. We heard her yesterday saying that this is her map. Can she prove that here once more? The defuse being held. The swing forward. Finds the first one. Tucks back around the corner.
Oh, it's
It's
unlucky.
happened.
It was a nice
On the
try.
re-swing, Kelly S will be able to find the elimination. Bailing it GE out of yet another round loss.
GE, they're doing some
Get
good
up to
combos,
4,
yeah.
but it's still so very costly.
Oh yeah, it was all boiling down to Kelly S, that lone player. And speaking of lone players, Crystal, all in his lonesome onto Hookah, at least finds a trade to make this round a bit doable. Tara felt like it was so close for her to get this clutch, but Kelly S was just so ready for that peak. And now PRX, they do have a lot of ultimates to work with, including the neural theft. After that one orb, we'll have to see. Barrier mesh is constantly being a threat onto short. But showstopper right
sent
away.
immediately. Jing blast packing his way in through showers.
Damn, that's cool.
Seeking target, sends it.
Okay,
Popping gonna be
that's
taken
cool.
down. Just playing off of that lobbed in net. Lexi, kind of missing the opportunity there for a brief little moment, but as she turns back, we'll be able to
Holy
find
hell,
Jing.
look at the trades.
Maybe as well.
1v2.
As things get so very messy, so very quickly. Just a C's available here for something as he gets the spike planted, shifts across.
All the combos? Yeah,
Towards
yeah,
showers.
this is awesome though.
The wall holding them back here for the moment.
Run away from the Razor. And then you go
Crystal,
back
though,
side, you
reads
get
have
hit by
been
the
clean.
crouch.
Can he get another one here? It
Pretty
looks
sick.
like something's going to make it a little bit easier. Creeps back forward, but they're actually going to double tuck in through
Yeah,
lamps.
the deadlock is comboing well with a lot of stuff.
Sees Haunt. Thrown. Net available. Lobbed in. Haunt quick cleared. As the C's goes in. Swing out, looking for the headshot. He's able to find it, but the hold at the half
Yeah,
already
I mean, every
completed.
single time it's
Crystal will
coming
be
down to
able
like a
go ahead and
1v2.
scoop this one up, and Global Zipto.
This is a very good
These
score
last
with this
several rounds
comp
and
on
now have an
defense, by the
opportunity
way.
to tie things
Considering they
6 to
lost
6 and a
pistol
half.
as well, like it's pretty
Oh
impressive.
boy, it's getting close to that
Normally like an
curl once
8-4.
more as we get to see the catch-up. I love this combo, the Gravnet into the showstopper. But Alexi, a massive set of frags before she falls. And of course, boiling down to the 1v2 to get that trade on the board. Now PRX back on the buys, but not exactly on the shields. Annihilation still available for Forsaken. Unable to use that so far, as things have been happening so rapidly once they enter the site.
I mean, they really have been. We have 3 ultimates nearly there built up as well for Global Zipto.
Damn, we're using our ult to
Annihilation
clear
check
here as
close
well.
Into Hookah, nothing going to be spotted there. Sensors as well as tripwires set up on the exit from this point. As there's the drop down. Nightfall crashing across, and Forsaken going to be gunned down, and Neri out from elbow, able to find one. Jing with the paint shot,
Manic.
finding another. Cam up over the top. Ping
When
reveals
you
coming
brim
through
ult.
off the neural theft. Out Sonic starts
Okay, there goes
still
Brimon.
not cleared out, and Inari still present. Top of the cage, looks for Jing.
Dude, where are we? Look at what's going on. The smokes, cages, everything.
Out of the smoke, using
Damn,
the
they
boom
got 6. This is a very, like,
and
this is
it's
an
so
insane
well
half
engineered
of this
and
comp,
piloted
really.
there by Inari. Thriving in the chaos. We get tied up 6-6.
Yeah, that was an intense amount of pressure there onto Elbow. It hasn't exactly able to get that cleared out. And therefore, a lot
6
of pressure.
is enough?
Now
It should be.
It's
Alrighty, we are back. Tied up 6-6 here at the half. A solid effort in the end from Global Zipto, running back 3 rounds in a row to bring us to this point. Now, we'll see who's going to be able to gain the lead as we go into the second pistol.
Both teams have the same pistol. Where they're going to wait for a fade eye.
A 4 stack
Wait
at
for a
that.
fade eye and then they
Tara
can push.
has to be careful.
Corner here for now. Spots out play. Taking good damage. We'll go ahead and
that's
throw
a
in
giant
that
nade.
net. Forward Forsaken, able to find one Jing. His nade
Dude,
comes
double
in as he arrives from
pistols.
behind. Frenzy in hand as
That's
well.
so
Out of the
rough for
teleporter.
GE.
And the crunch play from PRX looks
This is a nice pistol, though,
phenomenal.
to be fair from them.
Looking like perhaps another flawless end it is here in the pistol. PRX will take the first step here in the second half.
That was over in an instant. I mean, we talked about better be careful if you're going to be stuck in between Hookah and the teleporter. They can do the same right outside of Baths. That's exactly what happened. The frenzy play.
No, the net hit 1.
Come from
Hit
the
1
side
in the
of
boom pod, right?
PRX, just really decimating the rest of Global Zipto. Next thing you know, the round is over. It is going to be another stack of utility onto B, so they definitely have to think twice, as they may do it again.
Yeah, double pistol on this one for PRX is huge. Might be the reason they win the map, to be honest.
Clear out the haunt. Slow creep up. 5-man death ball, but something waiting. There's the net. As he just swing the corner. He's thinking about it. Never mind. It's going to be Jing gaining vision first and foremost.
What a shutdown. And really early on as well, we showed them that we're not scared of holding Hookah heavy.
Going into PRX's bonus round.
Trip into...
It's the death crunch once more. I mean, it was an eco, but it's a little bit of a preview of what might happen. It take a bit of time. I mean, the outskirts of Hookah. A judge could be waiting, a teleporter from behind. But this is now quickly onto the bonus. Everything was happening in a blink of an eye. And let's see how Global Zipto is able to take advantage of that. So far, unable to create any build-up onto the ultimates. Not as much, but hopefully this may be the round.
Slower start here. Steady creep up. Global Zipto just working their way forward here towards Garden. Prowler to check.
Prowler goes on to 1 as well. Dude, we're going to 4-pass and rotate.
Noted. An interesting position to hold here. Wide corner with a judge in hand.
Well,
jump forward. Yep, not much you're going to be able to do there as Kalias just arrives up over the top.
But like we said, we already had the early rotate come in, so 4 people are just here on site.
Teleporter needed to be taken, and already Tara still here on this A side of the map. Crystal waiting to see if there's going to be any kind of pursuit coming through. Nothing noted. Now makes their exit. Tara's just waiting here. Hugging on the corner. Even though there's still 40 seconds remaining. If this spike hits the floor, that may just be the end of it.
No way.
Clear out. Crystal with everything to do. Finds one, finds the second.
Yeah, we're giving it to him.
We can't keep doing this. Pinged out, stunned for the moment, but the plant can come in. Re-clears it. Now opts to go for the TP back.
That's so funny.
Gotta rotate, but gets rid of the wall. That gets rid of the kind of chokeholds that he was trying to establish.
It's pretty doable.
One sonic sensor as the plant comes in.
Whoa,
left
I didn't know about that. Oh, okay.
The swing out. Predicts it absolutely
13
gorgeously.
HP. Crystal 1v4.
Jing with 13
Crystal
HP
1v4.
would have to be so
play.
on point, and he is
They
not.
definitely
Crystal,
gave it to him a little bit
how
at the beginning.
does he keep doing this? The 4K
He's a god.
to drag this round back.
He's a beast.
The game sense is astonishing. The read, the mechanics to back that all up. Having to know that using the barrier mesh, fake a lot of these plants, knowing that there's 10 seconds on the clock, I still have room to bait this tap out for a peek to make it a 1v1. Everything is so crystal clear for Crystal.
This guy, yeah, he's good, dude. He's good.
Just when it was looking like a little bit of a rougher performance from him on the map. And he goes ahead.
Okay, it just means that this is a giant round, though, right? We got no one that can buy next. So we got kind of one on each side that can buy next.
Close corner, but immediately covering fire is going to be taken down as Forsaken ends up dying. Player advantage here to the side of Global Zipto as they look to tie things up at 8-8. Ooh, spot out to an Airy.
Shot.
They move up though, pressing forward, not anticipating Tara to go for the peek.
Dude, look at the rotate. Just from one Cypher pressure, my fates left Cypher. Whoa,
over the top,
that would have been sick.
He's just dancing around. Vibey losing track of him though. Doesn't manage to find Crystal before getting taken down.
Oh my goodness, got melted with that. This is nice. Scatter nade into Brim Molly.
Similar scenes. Low HP with everything to do. Has the showstopper. Something's pushing forward. But now he can't defuse.
How are they winning these rounds?
It's another 4K.
How are we winning these rounds? It's incredible.
For Global to tie it up.
And it's giant because they got an eco now.
What the hell is happening?
I know, it's crazy. It feels like it's an anime fight after an anime fight, having a bunch of these kills to lead into the showstopper. And then I'm fine dying. It's okay as long as there's no one to defuse. And where's Kellyus? He's gonna be happy about that one for sure.
Basically a 1v3 as well. It's kind of a 1v4 into a 1v3. He had 13 HP for the whole of that, right?
No timeouts in sight.
Yeah.
There's a haunt send here as Crystal Outlaw at the ready.
Yeah, like we said, they had to eco.
Knows that there's going to be
I thought he was going to get spammed at one point.
Armor. On the opposite side, Gohaibi back away. Needs a tiny bit of damage here. Double setup in Hookah. Not finding too many targets coming their way, though. It's just an area on the opposite side, slow creeping forward. Jing with that Bucky may just be able to find something, but looks like he will not. Crystal's going to be taken down all the same, though. Gohaibi able to find that kill. Probably chasing the corner. Lexi at the same time, finding something. The spray just narrowly avoiding finding it, but eventually it's the blast pack of all things to come up with the goods. Bucky out, Jing just chipping away at them as much as possible, but it's only a couple of pellets connecting. So he'll grab a sheriff. The teleporter will be taken by everyone on the side of Global Zipto. Now they look to slow things up a bit.
Dude, we got some low.
More quietly.
Nightfall. Low
give
HP
it over to Alexi
one.
with the orb.
There.
They open with it.
Fatal's gonna hit all of them.
Will connect.
Maybe Brim dodges.
On to just about everyone. Narrowly missing here on the Tara.
Oh, what a
Here comes
shot.
the creep up. Jing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And Jing just doesn't get back to
oh my god.
the 1, 2, 3 with the sheriff in hand.
What's he done there?
What in the hell is happening here on Vine?
What's he done there? That's mental.
3 times in a row. You're getting back-to-back.
We had a 1v4
4Ks.
into a 1v3 into a 1v3.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, that was kind of nuts though. He had some really nice shots.
Some of the wildest swings that we've seen. Now PRX back into a
now they have the
one-round
eco.
lead.
Oh my goodness.
Push out something.
Dude, that was almost 4 in 1.
Seed takes them all solo. Gets the no-scope
This game is
headshot
so
onto
stacked.
Poppy. And the crunch play will turn the tides. Will change the pace.
It was a fast one at least.
Will change the trend. As PRX now get themselves up to double digits. No 4Ks this time around.
These rounds have been going by so fast, and yet slows down in the middle and then just ends in a very crazy climax for either of these players from Global Zipto or PRX for the 4K. And the meat grinder happens once more. Global Zipto has to think twice to be staying about Hookah or outside of bats
Liam,
for
thank
a
you
little
so
bit.
much. Thank you.
We'll see if they pick up the pace once more.
Liam.
Things
The 11
are
months.
not going in their favor.
You
PRX
too
have
did
been on
have good
fire.
holidays. Thank you for that. I appreciate the 11 months. Thank you so much for that.
Well, once again, slowing things down, not looking to have yet
Okay,
another
if GE win this
crazy
round, it
fast
gets very
clash coming
close.
through.
PRX, dude, you're going to see both of these ults. If Jing gets a kill, it's kind of over.
Pause in the action. Just want to give a shout out to everyone watching this live because this has been so insane.
It's been a map.
Between these two teams.
It's definitely been a map. There's been some awesome stuff.
In the most brilliant way possible.
The multi-kills are through the roof.
And you gotta feel bad for the people who are going to be watching the VODs trying to catch up and figure out why everyone's losing their minds over this one. Orbital Strike going to be sent out here. No one in lamps to receive that damage. Nightfall now
like we said, all the ults are going to get used into this one. Jing picks up the orb over towards Long, gets his ult, and something's just popping everyone.
Gets the reel in, does hit him all the way across over towards Showers.
How did they flawlessly win this?
Gets the pull forward, and that's as Kelly
took no damage.
Out of the net. Flawless round here for PRX. Who want to bring this bind now to its conclusion. Just 2 rounds left to go.
Yeah, it was just 0 visibility, tons of smokes across that entirety of A. It was lamps that was this big defense that, you know, Global Zipto had to clear to take control of the entire side, but it was,
I mean, something just ran through a smoke and killed 2, right?
In that
I'm not even sure there's a smoke there in front of him.
Eco for the Global Zipto. You haven't exactly seen the big thrifties, just like Pearl. It has been PRX just being in such an online lead.
See, the name Terra gonna try to get away from that, but just can't quite do it.
That's a gun.
Lasting long enough to be able to find the kill. Solid little set play here for Global Zipto.
They prowl it, see if they can pick up the gun.
Way to get themselves right back into the action.
They got Razor.
Right back into the trends that we were seeing earlier on. Spam set up.
Oh no, the person with the gun is committed right side.
Taking him down over at Showers. Showstopper pulled out.
Oh my god, something is winning so many rounds, by the way.
Something.
It's just popped the raise middle.
Comes away with it.
Well,
the neural theft investment isn't
there
going
was
to lead to much.
Definitely a chance there for G.
Players down,
definitely.
But still playing
Aston,
forward.
thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate the 17
point.
months, dude. Thank you for that.
This is going to be a timeout call, perhaps. We have not seen
4
a
chances.
single timeout.
Timeout's going in? Ah, dude. He's going to be so gutted in that round.
It's a very understandable one. You know, recollect themselves. We get to see Global Zipto sort of, you know, have different paces. They want to slow things down from time to time. They get first blood with, you know, the paint shell.
They got to take hookah control.
Combo, but having unable
but the problem is every time they try to go hookah, the problem is in the eco they've tried to say hookah, and they got shut down so heavy, so they're getting detached from taking hookah. But they should take hookah.
They can't exactly use anymore.
And just
on
insert
this
one
upcoming round. Very important.
They're at least going to beat default.
We've seen overtimes before from this kind of score, but it's all up to Global Zipto to sort of stabilize after these sets of rounds where PRX is just going down.
Is this a best of 5? Yes, it is.
A lot of pressure here onto the timeout. 4 rounds consecutively needed to try to take this into OT. Failed to do that. Failed to win in OT, even if you could even get there. And PRX will be sitting at a 2-0 lead in this grand final. 1 map win away from closing it out, which would force Global Zipto to pull off a reverse sweep. Not a position you ever want to be in.
Nah, they're against ults as well. They'd have to do a bit of a madness here.
For the team, given the trend here in these last several rounds. You have to be thinking if you're those players is, okay, PRX just did 4 in a row. We can do the same. On out here comes through Prowler. Back up. Comes in from Jing. Just making sure they keep this up. Obscured for now. Lights going out. Something flicks
dude,
up.
Something's been outrageous.
On the floor.
It's gonna be really rough. Showstopper. Gotta find a second.
And that's just
send it down. It's so unlucky not to get a double, by the way. 13 HP. We got the regen shield after.
Smokes now just cycled here from Terra on short. The push forward footsteps going to be heard. Tripwire set up on the side.
Well, they went for the default over towards B, but
behind the box, Terra thinking about it. Let's just go.
They got heavily wrecked.
Down. Swings out from the one side. Nothing going to be spotted there. Kelly S is able to find one, but now the ping reveal.
Hey, very nice for PRX. Dude, this was a map flow. This was a crazy map.
Going to be much
double
more
pistol
dominant
helped,
appearance here on Bind.
But then at the same time, they lost a 1v4, 1v3.
Now have a 2-0 in their hands as they.
It's one of those games that everyone's just like, well, we should have won
here in the grand finals.
a lot more rounds.
And that's the thing, right? You see